Today we are going to talk about 3 things in this video to help clear your credit report after you file Chapter 7. Chapter 7 eliminates debt, not credit history. Why is hiring a lawyer beneficial to clearing up your credit? And why does it take so long for a lawyer to help clear your credit?
Hey, do I have something to tell you?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Blah, 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 yap, yap, yap.
Settle down.
Chapter 7 eliminates debt, not credit history. When you file for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, many debts such as credit cards, medical bills, and personal loans are discharged, meaning you are no longer legally obligated to pay them. However, the negative payment history and charge-offs from before the bankruptcy filing remain on your credit report. This is why you need a lawyer. Things you need to do before contacting a lawyer. 1. Review your credit report from all 3 credit bureaus. 2. When you talk to your lawyer, let him or her know that you would like all derogatory remarks removed from your credit report. Note to you, if you no longer owe these bills because of Chapter 7, there is no reason for the negative remarks to stay on your credit report. Also, you should wait 2 years before you make a big purchase, allowing the Chapter 7 to get a little stale. The time helps you to keep building your credit while the lawyer is working on your credit report.
Why hiring a lawyer is beneficial to clearing up your credit. When a lawyer is involved in getting derogatory remarks removed from a credit report, they start by reviewing your credit reports from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. They analyze the reports for inaccuracies, outdated information, or unverifiable derogatory marks, such as late payments, charge-offs, or bankruptcies. During the initial consultation, the lawyer will explain your rights under consumer protection laws, including the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, and the Truth in Lending Act, which protects consumers from unfair lending practices. After your Chapter 7 bankruptcy is discharged, a lawyer can help remove inaccurate, outdated, or unverifiable derogatory remarks from your credit report by following these steps. 1. Reviewing your credit report for errors. 2. Disputing inaccurate or unverifiable information. 3. Requesting removal of certain negative marks. 4. Ensuring creditors update reporting correctly. 5. Filing complaints or legal action if necessary. 6. Ongoing monitoring and follow-up. Bottom line. A lawyer can help clean up your credit report post-bankruptcy by disputing errors, negotiating with creditors, and enforcing your legal rights under consumer protection laws. While the bankruptcy itself remains for 10 years, many negative marks may be corrected or removed sooner, helping you rebuild your credit more effectively. Why does it take so long for a lawyer to help clear your credit? The process of clearing derogatory marks from a credit report with the help of a lawyer can take a long time due to several factors, including legal requirements, creditor cooperation, and the complexity of credit reporting disputes. Here's why it can be a lengthy process. Credit Bureau investigation timelines. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, credit bureaus are required to investigate disputes within 30 days or 45 days in some cases. However, if the bureau asks the creditor, also called the data furnisher, for verification, this can add more time to the process. If the creditor fails to respond, the item may be removed, or legal action may be necessary. Difficulty in obtaining documentation. If a dispute requires documentation proving errors or inconsistencies, the process can slow down. Creditors and collection agencies are not always prompt in responding to document requests, and some may even delay providing necessary information. Additionally, if records are lost, incomplete, or require court orders to obtain, it can add weeks or months to the process. Creditors and collection agencies may resist. Even when a dispute is valid, creditors and collection agencies may refuse to cooperate or deliberately take their time responding. Some may challenge disputes to keep the derogatory mark on the report, especially if it involves outstanding debt. Lawyers may need to escalate the matter, negotiate, or threaten legal action to force compliance, which can add more time. Legal action takes time. If a credit bureau or creditor violates the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act and refuses to correct errors, the lawyer may have to file a formal complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau or even take legal action. Lawsuits can take months or even years, depending on the complexity of the case, court availability, and whether the defendant chooses to settle or fight the claim. Follow-ups and credit report updates, even after a dispute is resolved. It may take time for credit bureaus to update the information on the report. Some changes may take 30 to 60 days to reflect, and sometimes, a lawyer may need to send follow-up requests or dispute the same issue again if it is not properly corrected. Bottom line, clearing credit issues is not an overnight process because multiple parties, credit bureaus, creditors, and legal entities are involved, each with their own timelines and resistance. While a lawyer can help speed up the process by ensuring legal compliance and applying pressure, the overall timeline is largely dictated by how quickly credit bureaus and creditors respond, whether negotiations are required, and if legal action becomes necessary. No worries, there are no dispute issues in this case. Getting derogatory remarks taken off your credit report after Chapter 7 is a simpler process. The only document the lawyer needs to provide is the release papers from the court. How does getting negative remarks off your credit report help your credit score? Every time a derogatory remark is removed from your credit report, your credit score automatically goes up 25 to 35 points. You will receive a letter from the credit bureau stating that the negative remark is removed and how many points your credit score went up.
Assistance is available if you face financial difficulties due to overspending. However, it's best to avoid reaching that point. Falling into financial trouble is easy, but recovering from it can be challenging. So please be careful not to put yourself under this type of burden. Life is easier when you can pay your bills. If you want more helpful financial tidbits, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Let's work together to live better and always, thank you for watching.